Hello? Hello? Bueller? Bueller? Hi! Oh my goodness, hi! We're back. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. I probably shouldn't do that because I'll get a copyright strike. Hi! Welcome back. It's been a while. How's everyone been? I mean, I know how most of you have been because it's pretty much my family watching, but welcome back. It's time for More Female Racers again. More Female Racers is back. Season 5, which is very exciting. Can't believe they're already at Season 5. Can't believe that I've done all 5 seasons and that we're going to be heading into already the 5th season. But yeah, here we are. It's back, but it's back in a new way. So I'll let you in on what's going to happen. So in about 12 minutes, we're going to have the driver briefing. That's not anything new. You know that. You get to hear lovely Michael Hamlet talk about what we're going to do. Then at the bottom of the hour, it'll be qualifying. So qualifying is split. We've got 3 classes of drivers in this series. There's Pro, Silver, and AM. So the first 10 minutes of the qualifying is for the AM drivers. Second 10 minutes is for the Silver drivers. Third 10 minutes is for the Pro drivers. I qualified in the AM class because I took the summer off, so I am rusty as. So I will be doing the first 10 minutes of quali. Then what's new for this season is, first of all, we're all in the same car, just like we have been for season 3 and 4, but this time we are going back to basics. We're back in the GT4s, which we haven't been in since season 1, and we are all powered this season by the Mercedes-AMG GT4. So I'll be in my always trusty 587 RacingSimTools eSports Mercedes-AMG GT4. Wow, that was a mouthful. Second thing that's new is it's a solo series. So I have no teammate. I have no co-driver. It's just me, myself, and I. At least for right now. I don't have a spotter for this race, so we'll see how that goes. That could be fun and carnage. But what's going to happen is we'll finish qualifying. Then we have a 30-minute race, which is also different to previous seasons. So we'll have a 30-minute race. The finishing order of that 30-minute race determines the qualification and the starting order for the second race. So this time, instead of doing one 1-hour race, we're doing 2 30-minute races. So we'll do qualifying, race 1, the finishing results of race 1 become the starting positions for race 2, and we'll do that second 30-minute race. No pit stops, obviously, because it's a 30-minute race. You just got to grind it out for a half hour. And the AMG GT4s are pretty resilient to taking on the damage, so we should be fine. Fingers crossed. Hopefully not foreshadowing there. But yeah, there's a lot of new things. So I'm quite excited to get back on track. Also excited because there's a lot of new drivers. We have a huge grid. We've got 37 cars, which I think is the biggest grid we've ever had for More Female Racers. So that's super exciting. And lots of new faces, lots of familiar faces. Some faces I haven't seen for a few seasons. My very first ever sim racing teammate, Vicky Thompson, is back, which is so exciting. So I'm excited to watch her drive. She's up in the pro class. The pro class is only 5 drivers. They are fast, fast, fast. Then I think there's 19 in the silver class, so it's a big class. And then there's 14 of us in AM. So it's a good-sized class to be driving in. And still a fast class. Despite being called AM, still a fast class. And honestly, just happy to be racing again. It's nice to be back after taking the summer off. So I'm looking forward to it. So we're just waiting for the server to come back. The server had gone down to switch over to the actual. And it has come back up, so I'm going to join the server and then I will toss this over so you can see what's going on. Just until Mr. Hamlet takes over. Wow, everybody's in. The good news is this is not a situation where I have to worry about where I am. Like, did I get the good pit box? Because there are no pit stops required for this. So I'm not worried about that. Just for your knowledge, if you are watching while we're driving, when I start to drive, if you've never watched a race before, you'll see down in the bottom left-hand corner, there will be a box that'll show you. I'll just do that right now. You can see this box in the bottom left-hand corner that shows the relative positions of me to the other drivers. And I'll just go back so that you can actually see, and I can use my mouse. But any drivers that their number is white, those are the pro drivers. Any drivers whose numbers are silver class. And any drivers whose numbers are red, like me, they are the AM class. So when you're watching the racing and you're watching that relative, the people that I'm battling for class positions are going to be the people who have their numbers in red. So just so you know when you're watching. Dan, very long time no see. Hope you had a good summer. Looked like you had some good streams. I know Anna said that your community rally events were going really well, so I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I was just saying I took the summer off, so I've been a little bit quiet on the racing front and a little bit quiet on the driving front, so I'm excited to be back. And we're just waiting for the driver briefing to get going. And then, yeah, like I said, I'll take the first 10 minutes of quali. And then the silver drivers will take the next 10 minutes. And then the pro drivers will take the final 10 minutes. And you can expect some ludicrously fast times. So like Roberto Leska, who's a silver driver, just posted 2:07. I know that in the actual qualifying that happened to put us into our classes, I'm pretty sure the fastest time was like a 2:04 something. Anor put in a insanely fast time, which doesn't surprise me because it's Anor and she's just so good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. Really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've been doing okay. It's been a much needed summer break, which was nice just to relax, enjoy the summer, hang out. I added to the family. I'm now officially a dog mom. So I have a little pupper at home that's keeping me entertained. Oh, there go the fast times. Here comes Anor with that 2:05. Also, I don't believe the Alu is actually 13 seconds off. She must have just got caught in traffic, because look at this traffic. This is why I'm not driving any laps right now, because there's kind of no point. It's just going to be clogged traffic for the whole time. By the way, thank you, Mama. I will enjoy. And Auntie and Addie. Are you ready to race, Dad? Do you want to get in the rig? Because you're welcome to. Oh, it's nice to be back for more female racers. I love this series. This was the first series I ever competed in sim racing, so it's nice. It's kind of like coming home, which is a nice feeling. And so nice to see how it's grown and to see all the new faces that have come in and to see what all the drivers who I know started like in season 1 with me, what they've gone on to do. Like some of these drivers have gone on to win SRO championships, and Like Alu's doing incredible in the SRO eSports Championship, the GT World Challenge America. She was just at the actual Brickyard in Indianapolis competing when they had their in real life GT World Challenge Series race in Indianapolis. They also did a sim race there at the same time, and they invited a bunch of drivers, and Alu was one of the drivers they invited, so she was doing incredible. So yeah, it's really, really cool to see. Pepper is a Labradoodle, so basically just a very cute ball of fur. And her name is Addie. And she is a 24/7 serotonin boost, except when the piranha baby teeth want to bite my hand off. But, you know, other than that, it's fine. I don't need hands. Who needs hands? Let's see what else in here. We're still missing a couple drivers, it looks like. Unless there are now fewer drivers than what there were before, but I don't think so. But yeah, I'm not expecting huge things, to be honest, for this series. I just want to drive and enjoy myself. So that's my plan. I'm not going to go crazy. We'll just enjoy racing, and wherever we end up, we end up. Oh, and it looks like people are starting to go into the driver briefing, so it's almost time. I'm going to pop myself into that channel just so I'm ready. For when it happens. And then I'll flip you over once we can hear Mr. Hamlet. And then quali will get underway right away, and yeah. 10 minutes for 14 drivers to get around, which I think should be fine. I think 10 minutes for the 19 silver drivers is going to be a thing, but that's okay. I'm glad that they extended it. They've added some extra time to qualifying instead of trying to do it in 20 minutes, which they were originally trying to do, which would have been yikes. What's up, John? I know. Not seen you in a while either. Hope things are going well. Welcome to the More Female Racers party. I'm sure you're also watching Sophie and Yvonne's streams as well. I'm in AM class, Dan. A little bit rusty from not driving for the summer, so honestly, like I said before, I'm just happy to be back in the rig racing again, so we'll have some good fights in this AM class. There's a lot of good people in here. Lots of the Team Cake friends like Anna and Sarah. Charlotte's in there. And we got Eris, we've got Lara, we've got Eliza. It'll be a good one. Oh, sounds like we are ready for the driver briefing, so I'm going to just flip ourselves over to the driver briefing screen. And I'm going to mute myself once I hear Mr. Hamlet's voice. You can listen in, and then we will get to qualifying. I'll just fill this silence. At least everybody got into the pits.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hold on. Got one who doesn't see a briefing channel. Why is that? One moment. Let me do the joys of setting up Discord permissions.
And while he does that, I'll just mute that. And, yes, exactly. Less pressure and more enjoyment. Just kind of ease my way back into it. Nothing crazy. Just have fun. That's what this is all about. Just enjoy the series. Enjoy what the series brings. Enjoy what the series is about. Hopefully this person sees the there was someone who didn't see the briefing channel, so hopefully they can see it now. Also excitingly, I think there's at least one, if not two more Canadians in this series, so that's exciting. I'm just going to fill the science. They're just trying to get the permissions available for this person. Oh, good. They can hear it. So now I'm going to mute myself, and now Michael's going to talk.
Glad you can hear me now then, Ruby. So, everyone, it's been a long time, but welcome to More Female Racers Season 5, powered by Mercedes-AMG, sponsored by SimHound, and it's fantastic to welcome you all to your first driver's briefing for round 1 of this 5-round series, and yeah, we're racing at Nurburgring this evening. So let's jump into the format. Seeing as I've lost a few minutes, I'll have to cut some bits short to make sure we make it in time. So format then, qualifying is in 12 minutes time, 7:30 UK or 8:30 CEST. 30-minute session, which I'll be dividing into 3 separate 10-minute sessions. So the first 10 minutes will be for those drivers in the AM class. That's those of you with the red box on your leaderboard. So if you're in the AM class, then when the qualifying begins, you can head straight out to the pit. You can head straight out of the pits onto the track. However, if you're on silver and pro class, you need to be staying in the pit lane. You can sit back, relax, and have a cup of tea and watch the AM drivers go around for 10 minutes. Then, when there is 20 minutes to go in the session, the silver drivers can then start heading out onto the track. I will put a reminder in the in-game chat as well. One thing for the AM drivers is that if you begin a lap with less than 20 minutes to go, then you are not allowed to carry on that lap. Your session will end when there's 20 minutes to go. So I'll put a message out again in the chat when we hit 20 minutes to say that AM drivers session is ended. If you begin an AM driver, if you begin your lap with 20 minutes and 1 second to go, then you are able to go and carry on that lap. But if you cross it with less, then you aren't. So when we hit 20 minutes to go, that's when the silvers can come out. And the same thing will apply to you silvers when we get to 10 minutes remaining. That'll be when your session ends, and that'll be when the pros will go out for the final 10 minutes of the session. I know we don't have obviously many pros, but I've done the classes as best I can based on where I think people will be competitive. I think we're looking really competitive in the silver class. That midfield looking really competitive. Really looking forward to seeing that. But as I've mentioned a few times, classes can be shuffled around the season, so I'll be monitoring how people get on. This season's all about, or this championship is all about, seeing you all improve, and we've got some new faces on the grid as well. Really excited to see how you get on and improve over the course of the season. Maybe get reassigned into a different class as we go. We'll see. RTG allowed in quali? Yes, absolutely. Just please don't stop on the track. Instead, go off of the track on the grass, gravel, runoff, whatever you can. Just get your car parked off of the track before you do it, just to minimise any disruption to anybody else on a flying lap. Can you line up at the pit exit? Yes, you can. Just don't ghost, though. Otherwise, you'll have loads of cars ghosting into each other, then crashing on a pit exit. Don't do that. If you are going to queue on the pit exit, don't ghost. When the quali ends, we'll go onto the grid for the race. 2.5 minutes waiting on the grid. Okay, so it's not too long. Full formation up of the circuit, and then we begin the 30-minute race. No pit stops or anything like that. It's just 30 minutes of green flag racing all the way. Then, when race 1 ends, the server will close because I then have the fun Jason work to do of building the entry list for the second race. Remember that where you finish in race 1 is where you start in race 2. So server will close, and I'll get that entry list done as quickly as I can. Shouldn't take me more than sort of a few minutes, and then we'll reboot the server for everybody to join again, and we'll get everybody onto the grid as soon as possible so we can go racing again for race 2, which is the same as race 1, just another 30 minutes of green flag racing beginning to end. No pit stops or anything in either race. We do have some stewards present. They'll be running they've got a little tool that they use that taps into the game's log, basically. So if the game logs a collision, it will ping that to them, and then the stewards will check the incident and investigate it and hand out any penalties if they feel that a penalty is required. That being said, the game tool is not perfect. It doesn't always pick up everything. So we do have a protest form available for you to fill in an incident and make it aware to the stewards. One thing I would ask, though, is you'll be able to see the sheet that they worked on. So do check and actually have a look first if the incident that you had was actually seen already. So they're not looking at things twice. There is also an appeal form, so you'll be able to appeal any penalties that are given to you in the race. But if the stewards do give any penalties post-race, then those are final. So if you are given a penalty in race by the stewards, this is not by the game, then you'll be able to use an appeal form to appeal it. Let me just quickly take a sip of my drink so I can remember if I've missed anything out. Hold on. Trying to do it all in one breath. I haven't got enough breath. What's the etiquette on passing during quali? Generally not something that you do. Of course, if you're a blue flag car, then it means you've got to move out the way. Can't be going around slowing anybody who's on a flying lap. So if you're getting blue flags, then move offline. Let the car on the flying lap come by unobstructed. That's the word. If you do have any more questions, then please pop them into the chat. Remember as well that we do have on the YouTube stream, we'll have our live track vote. I'm going to put that up shortly, probably around the time that quali starts, where you'll be voting. And obviously, you can all go into the YouTube stream to cast your vote. It's not only for our viewers, it's for all of you as well. And we're basically voting between 2 tracks, and the winning track is where we'll be voting. We'll be racing at round 2. So basically, when we're closing the stream, when we're coming to the end of the stream, we'll then close the vote and announce the winning track. If it's a tie, I will choose it. And then basically tomorrow, or even maybe later tonight, if it's not too late, I'll put up a practice server for round 2. So you'll have plenty of time to practice for whatever the track will be. But no, I'm not going to tell you what the 2 tracks are for the vote. You get that surprise when you go on the stream. For now, though, everyone, we've got 5 minutes till we go into quali. So please feel free to head out onto the track and get some more practice laps in if you want. Otherwise, thank you all so much for signing up. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all out on the track. Really looking forward to seeing some returning names, some regular faces, and some new ones as well. Really looking forward to this. Let's have some really good, fun, clean racing. Remember that this is all about sort of improvement, getting more females racing. That's the name. So let's not go at each other's throats and things like that. Remember that some incidents will happen. We do have a mix of ability on the grid. Things will happen on track. It happens even in Formula One with the pros of the pros, the best of the best. So it's going to happen here. There will be things. Let's just try and always keep calm, keep a clear head, and work on supporting each other and having fun. Okay? So best of luck. And if you have any more questions, pop them in chat. Thank you, everyone. Speak to you soon.
And there we go. Driver briefing complete. And now we wait. I'm not going to go up for 4 minutes. When the lap takes 2 minutes plus, you get an out lap and like a sniff of a fast lap and then you have to come in. So I'm just gonna sit here. That's a good reminder. Is my telemetry at 99? No. Better do that. In this series, you need to have your telemetry at 99 so that in case you are one of the top 3 qualifiers in your class, or you are one of the top 3 winners in your class, they may ask you to submit your telemetry just to make sure that everything's on the up and up. So I'm just going to save that. And then I'm going to load quali. By the way, do you like my setup that's called IDK? I don't know. That was kind of the first. I hadn't been in the rig for a while and it was like, I don't know what I should do here. I don't know what I should call this. I don't know how to drive. What's driving? So we're just going to chill for 2 more minutes and then be ready to do a little quali. It's kind of a mix, to be honest, Dan. Like, there's some parts... I've driven the Merc GT4 before. I drove it in a different GT4 series. And I quite liked it. I feel like there might have been some changes with some of the updates. You know how that usually happens with when there are ACC updates. But I find it's okay to drive. There's a lot of setup work that needs to be done for me personally, because I find that it is really understeery. So I have had to work that out, get that out, because it was just feeling like, oh, we're driving a bus. How do we turn this? Can we turn this? What is turning? So a lot of work to do on that. It still feels understeery, but it feels better, so we'll see in race conditions. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I haven't raced the GT4 in a while, so I really don't know. I really don't know. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Oh, here we go, quali. Let's just make sure I have quali loaded. Yay. Alright, we're going to let the first few go, because we only have 10 minutes, so we do not want to be... The other fun part about this... Oh dear. Whoop. Someone pulled a wheelie. That was cool. That's one way to get out of the pit lane. All right.
Low tire position, stay clear of the curbs.
Marbles. Cheers, Dan. The other fun part of the GT4 that I always have to remember is that unlike the GT3, there are no tire blankets. So the tires are always really, really cold when you start. I didn't even look to see temps. Temps are where I thought they would be. And if you've never watched my stream before, I do apologize, because I usually will be a little bit quiet when I'm driving, just so I can focus. Come on, tires. There we go. The brick dragging's helping a little bit. I'll chat for the out lap, but once we get into the proper laps, I'm gonna put the head down and really focus. Alright, let's build a gap back up to Lara. Stay valid. Thank you. Blue urns. Let's go. And try again. That would have been a good time. Okay, let's do that again. We can do that again. Stay clean, stay clean, stay clean. Thank you. One, maybe two more we got time for.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Well done, mate. Pass the pass.
Wow, that was bad shifting. do one more. Just. Boy, we timed that well. Okay, we can do one more.
Yellow flag acceptable. Yellow flag.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Ah, couldn't drop below the 209s. That's good. Alright, let's pull off the track, because we're going to become a problem. Cool. Oh. Alright. We'll take it. Honestly, just happy to be back on track. Let's see where everyone else ended. Oh, good job, Sarah Fair. Let's see what Sarah Fair got. 2079. Woo! Good job, Sarah. Good job, Anna, with her 287. I'll take a 209 too, honestly. Charlotte got a 2090. Ooh. I got a 2094. We're all pretty close. This is good. This is going to be a good race, I think. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. So yeah, I don't know if you heard in Michael's driver briefing. We're going to... we don't know yet where we're racing. We're going to find out... 2.42. Just seeing what I used. We're going to find out tomorrow. So the SimGrid is doing their stream right now, and they're going to be doing a poll during their stream about which track we should race at next. I have no clue what they are offering at the... Okay, so here are the options for the track. So our options are Brands Hatch or Silverstone. If you want to, I'll put the link to their stream in our chat. GT4s at Brands Hatch are insane, but they're a lot of fun. So I'm going Brands. But feel free to vote how you would like to vote. But then, you know, come back and watch Watch my stream, please. I don't know. I'm kind of selfish. I want you to come over and hang out with me. Let's just see. Yeah, we got some... Yeah, we got at least one more Canadian, which is awesome. Always here for the Canadians. Which is awesome to see. And it'll be interesting to see, this is what I always find interesting in these kind of quali situations, is to see the split, because you're going to start to see like silver times that fall in the middle of the AM classes. And that's always interesting to see, because then you look at some of these speeds by AM drivers and go, wow, maybe AM class is not quite where you need to be. Maybe there's a reclassification coming, and that's something that can happen. There can be a reclassification at any time, so we'll see. Who is that? I've never raced against. Azzy Iredale. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. From London. Wow. An ex-F4 and F3 driver and a driver in the Rocket British F4 eSports Championship. My goodness gracious. No wonder she fast. Woof. Cheers, Dan. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a poll every round. And we won't... They're not letting us know beforehand, so they'll just let us know during the stream what the tracks are. I mean, you know me, I'm always voting for Bathurst, but the chances that Bathurst will actually show up are probably slim to nil, but, you know, a girl can dream. I think Bathurst in the GT4s would be super duper fun, but that's also because I just love Bathurst. So, we shall see. I voted Brands. Brands in GT4s is just so much fun. I mean, Silverstone in GT4s is fun too, but Brands in GT4s. And it's 30 minutes, so I don't have to worry about tires going too crazy. Because you know, just as well as I do, Dan, we remember from our Sprint Cup days about how bad those tires can be at Brands. Hi, Santiago. Yes, I am a masochist. I love Bathurst. You know that. It's going. Pupper is keeping me busy. I owe you a message. And I hope that all is going well with you, because I want to find out what you're up to and how the job's going and what league you're going to go racing in, because you said you were going to go jump back in just for some fun community racing. Yeah, I think Brands is going to win kind of overwhelmingly, which I'm okay with. I'm not surprised though, but also Brands with 37 cars is going to be bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It is good for wet weather. Totally. totally agree with that. I think it's good for a lot of types of practice. It's good for car control practice. Yeah, all kinds. We do a lot of our casual fun races in the community that I'm part of. We do a lot of them at Brands because, yeah, it's a hoot. I haven't even checked what kind of times we've got going on. 2:05.8. Woo, boy. I know Sprint Cup was, it seems like it was a short time ago, and then also seems like forever. I can't believe I've been driving for 2 years. That's also crazy to me. That sounds like a lot of fun, Santiago. Stay dry. And yes, we will chat. Thank you. And fam, I'm going to let you listen to the lovely sounds of the pros. We're going to go on board with my old teammate, Vicky Thompson. And I'm just going to mute quickly, and I will be right back. Sorry about that, chat. Might have accidentally hit a button, but we're back in the game. I'll be back. I'm back. Just in time to see Vicky put in a ludicrously fast time. Again, not surprised because it's Vicky Thompson. Look at that, a 2:04.7. Come on. If only. If only. I also know Alu's got a faster time than what she's got there. So does Sarah. Delilah, I know, is ridiculously fast. She put in a very fast pre-qualifying time. Just gonna double check that, in fact, I do have the race set uploaded. Yes. It's one of those panics of like, did I actually set the right setup? Especially when there's no pit stops. I don't want to have the wrong setup loaded. My goodness, this woman. The car control that this woman has is just blows my mind. It's so good. I learned so much from her. I've been so lucky, everybody that I've teamed up with. I have learned so much from everyone I've teamed up with. Woo! That's a lot of turf. 2:04.2, come on. What in the actual... Okay, I want to go watch Alu. Let's go watch our fellow Canadian. Yeah, it was very cool to watch Alu at the actual Brickyard at Indy sim racing. Such a cool opportunity. And representing for the female sim racers. Love it. Sarah's got a good starting position. And hey, we're not starting last. I'm okay with that. All we gotta do is survive all of the lap 1 fun and games. Everybody knows what lap 1 is like, so... I'm curious about Delilah. Yeah, she did amazing. So what's going on with Delilah? Is it just invalid laps? Oh, hasn't said a lap, period. Exactly, not last. That's all I care about. This gives us good opportunity to put in a good fight. And again, the thing too about this AM class is this AM class has a lot of people that I've never raced against. So this is also a bit of like a scouting opportunity. Ooh, that might be an invalid lap. Let's see if it comes invalid or not. Nope, yeah, she got a valid lap. There we go. Let's see if anyone's got anything else in the bag. Yeah, this AM class, there's a lot of people in this AM class that I've never raced against. So I think this will be a bit of a fact-finding mission, this first race, to kind of get a feel for what's everybody's racing style. You know, who do I need to watch in terms of who's going to be really aggressive in overtaking, who's really good at defending, you know, all those kinds of things. So I'm using this as information gathering. Also, it'll be a good test of my evasive action skills and evasive driving skills, because I suspect it's going to be a little hairy. Appreciate that, Dan. Honestly, if I make it places, cool. If I don't, not the end of the world. Just, again, happy to be driving. Happy to be racing. Happy right now to be eating a Rice Krispie Square. Sorry, it's a little ASMR right now. But I need to eat. They're a titch bit more, but not much. One, because it's going to be hotter for the race. And two, because this setup is a little bit different when we were testing it. It actually does better with lower pressures, weirdly. It doesn't do as well when it hits the 27s. It actually likes less than that. So that's why it doesn't have quite the same pressure that it would like normally have. So we'll just see what the temperatures are set for. I did an AI race before. Well, it's only 30 degrees. Okay, well, we might add a click then. The lefts are usually my problem side. The rights are usually okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play around. The other problem is I've got quite a forward brake bias. I'll match it up with the right. That seemed to go pretty good. We'll give that a go. I'm always setting a tire pressure pit strat just in case we have to go to the pits. I would much rather have something than not, because I suspect it could get a little hairy. This is fun. Haven't had the pre-race nerves in a while. That's exciting. Pre-race nerves are good. Also kind of nice that there's only 2.5 minutes before the race. Doesn't give a lot of time to be like stressed or overthinking or anything like that. Just have to get ready to go. Make sure to hit drive at 30 seconds so that we don't get ourselves ghosted to the pits. No one wants to start from the pit lane. At least it's a short pit lane if we had to.
30 seconds.
Now the other fun part. Don't stall the car. For some reason this Merc really, really likes stalling. So we're going to try and avoid that.
Going single file.
Don't stall the car, Marin. Don't stall the car. And I'm putting it in engine map 3 to just save some fuel. Fun fact, the Merc is the only GT3 car that actually has multiple engine maps. All the other GT4s just have one, so. See? I knew I'd stall it.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Always do. Always do. Oh, fun, my steering has gone all weird. Totally lost my force feedback. That's cool. And my wheel does want to steer. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Something has gone funky. My steering has gone completely loose, which is an interesting one. Hello. Whoever's that in me now. We're getting some heat. Not marbles. Time to put the engine map back. And time for ye big old concertina. Whee. Always happens. Stay back so we don't get a penalty for... Yeah, I know. Problem is if I go more left, I'll end up with marbles. Oh yeah, we're far back, so we're getting the greeny.
Green light, go, go, go.
Sweet! Let's go!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, carnage! Carnage!
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Wow!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Bumper cars!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What are we playing? Racing or ping pong? Racing or ping pong?
Car on the left.
Hi, Charlotte!
Got some light damage in the front of the car. Clear on the left.
Charlotte just wants to hit me at all costs. It's all good, though. With the greatest respect, I love her. She's awesome. Plus, Rebbing's racing, so...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's go. Charlotte and I went side by side up the S's the other day. Let's try not to do that today. Charlotte's on my tail. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Woo! It's getting tasty up there. That was only lap 1, friends.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm not gonna go for that hole, because that hole ain't there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We have a lot of going for gaps that aren't there, which is classic racing. Someone's really trying to send it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Really trying to send it is Luna.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh dear.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, we're going through that side by side apparently. Holy banana pants.
Well done, mate. That's all fast and slow. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oops, someone got the baller bonus.
Car on the left.
Man, rubbing is racing today. Holy diner doodles, friends.
Car on the right. There's a slow car ahead. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful there. Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Woof. Yell, I hope you're holding on.
Car on the right.
Woo!
Clear on the right.
Celine? How did Celine get back here?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Good gravy boats, friends. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, thorns.
Car on the left.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't have to lose our shirt over it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's a slow car ahead.
Easy there, easy there. Whoa, 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 whoa!
On the left.
Can't do things like that. Okie dokie smokies. Not quite where we wanted, but hey ho. We still racing. And there's 20 minutes left, and y'all know what happens in 20 minutes. Everything!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay. Not the ideal first 10 minutes. We had some good stuff and then some not so great stuff, so we'll regroup. We got 20 minutes. And the good news is we have a whole other race. Oopsies. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that'll be a no time gained. It's a good thing they're gonna reset the server, because I think I'm gonna have to restart my ACC and figure out why my steering just went. As Bono told Lewis yesterday, it's hammer time.
Slow car ahead.
Woo.
Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car ahead. We're at the halfway mark, still a way to go.
While I am focused on this lap, I also am feeling quite nostalgic because this is where we had our first ever More Female Racers race, was the Nurburgring. So it does bring back the feels. Oh, I wonder why Luna's in the pits. That's not good.
Well, I mean, this is not Mercedes.
Someone up ahead has a penalty. It's weird. Really? That was not ideal, that's okay. There's quite a pack up there. Which still opens, yeah.
Be careful. There's a slow
There's
car.
yellow flags and slow cars. We're not out of it yet, friends. the brake. Come on. We found a couple cars, so that's good. Drift slidey.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2. Well done, mate. That's the best.
Okay, we'll catch. Boy, it's penalties a go-go today.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, Charlotte. A car just looked like it went into the Shadow Realm. Did I just see that correctly? Did someone see a car go into Shadow Realm in front of me?
There's a slow car behind.
Boy, everybody's got penalties. There's yellow flags. Oh. I am back. I'm very confused by what's going on with the slow cars and the cars in the Shadow Realm and the penalties, and I don't know what's going on. Ooh, Sophie's in the pits with a penalty. Jeez. Lots of cars in the pits with penalties. That's not good. This is a fun-filled last 10 minutes, my goodness. comes Charlotte again. I love the chicane and hate the chicane at the same time. Get it right? Wonderful. Get it wrong? Holy. Very curious about the people still in the pits, like Sophie. That's a long time in the pits. I wonder if she had damage as well. Ooh, whoa, I don't know where I was going there. Wow, that was a brain fart. Maybe try staying on the track next time, Marin. Okay, we're just gonna keep Charlotte 5 seconds close to us. More penalties, my goodness. It's kind of nice my stream chat window covers it so I can't actually see them handing out penalties. I just know that they're handing them out. No, I will not let Charlotte get away. I will not let Charlotte get away. I will not let Charlotte get away. Come back, Charlotte. Come back, Charlotte. Charlotte's being smart about it and just taking the 5-second penalty rather than pitting. She would lose so much more time if she pitted. And it's not one of the ones where it's forcing her to serve the penalty within 2 laps, so... Ooh, that was a bad line. Bad line through the S's. don't think I'm gonna get passed by the leaders before the end of the race. That means I'm gonna have to do another lap.
Alright, man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Another yellow flag, where's that? Not where we care. Let's stay close to Charlotte. Holy penalties, holy penalties. Okay, I can mixture for one more lap after this. Well done to whoever won the race, but I am focused on staying within 5 seconds of Charlotte. Charlotte thinks she's done. I'm very confused why we're all of a sudden so close. I'm not going to fight her because there's kind of no point.
Car on the left.
Okay, I'll go past you then.
Leader on the left.
Does she think maybe she thinks the race is over and this is the cooldown lap? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I'm just gonna keep going. I think she might think the race was over already and that was her cooldown lap. But I'm glad that we're almost over because I'm almost out of fuel. Maybe she ran out of fuel, I don't know. I've got enough to do the cooldown lap as well, so that's all I'm concerned with. Lots of penalties, lots of penalties. My goodness, lots of penalties. How close am I to Celine? Probably not for 29. Probably still got 30.
Alright, man, racing. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy. Leave lap.
Thanks, John. Hey, John, what happened to Sophie? Because she spent a lot of time in the pits. Did she have damage? Thanks, Dan. Honestly, I'll take it. Finished higher than where I started, so that's a good thing. Oh, that sucks. There were a lot of crashes. Which, to be honest, I mean, I was expecting there was going to be carnage because it's first race and everyone's got, you know, first race jitters and wants to do well and wants to show what they can do and everything. And sometimes that leads to overdriving or going for gaps that aren't there and cold tires and all of that. So you see this? Oh, now I've lost the connection. So I guess I didn't need to do a cooldown lap. So now they're taking my finishing position. So since I finished 30th, I will start the next race in P30. So I'll take it. Again, better than a kick in the teeth. Finished higher than where I started. For not racing all summer, I'll take it. And I know I've lost the connection already, but I'm just going to drive into the pits. Oh. Who ended up in P1? I can't see on mine. Who ended up P1? Anor. I just want to get... Oh, I can't get my times anymore because I've lost the connection. That's okay. I'm just going to save this because the tires were actually really good, so I just want to save it. Yes. All right, and now we have to wait. Oh, they had some server issues too. People were getting disconnected. Yeah, Michael says server CPU spiked to 90%. Absolutely no idea. Curious. Oh well. Good news is we finished the race. We finished higher than we started. We didn't die. We had a couple little dings with people, but hey. Aw, man, my race control went down. That's a shame. That's okay. I'll get over it. What I am going to do, though, y'all are going to sit here and just watch me exit ACC because there was something funky. Everybody's had this. I'm sure you've had this happen to you before if you've used ACC, where you go into a session and then for some reason your wheel just doesn't want to do what you're expecting it to. My wheel had no feedback. It was like there was no resistance on it. I would turn it and it was like, woo, let's go all the way, yay. And I'm like, no, need you to chill. But let's go while we're waiting, because we have some time. Let's go. Let's go watch the race start and go see what happened. While they get the second server up. Let's go into broadcast mode and let's go to... Let's just see what the front looked like. I don't know why they always show the formation lap in the replay. It never makes sense to me, but anyways, let's see what happened in the beginning of the race. From the front, and then we'll go look at it from mine. Ooh, very close. Rubbing is racing. Ooh, almost 3 wide there. And the crunch. Whoa, crunch. Hello. Oh, that's not good. Let's go see what that was. Who ended up sideways? Is it 394? Nope. Yes, it is. Who's the 394? Vicky! Aww. Oh, and Charlotte did run out of fuel on the last lap. She had to use engine map 3. Oh, that's a shame. I was wondering why. That's a shame. There were a lot of drivers at the beginning who got penalties for jumping the start. That was fun. Let's go see the beginning from my point of view. I just thought play it safe because I saw all this stuff in front of me and thought, oh, nope, we'll just try to keep it clean because there's going to be banana pants. Woo! Yeah, I saw that and was like, gotta get around that, gotta get around that. And there's more stuff up here. And then there was more stuff in the next corner. I don't know who that was, but that was a little bit of rubbing is racing. Who's the 604? Sarah Stant. Charlotte and I had a little rubbing is racing, but that's okay. I think I kind of moved over a little bit. That's probably on me. And that one. Oh, looks like the server's back up. They didn't say anything about the server being back up, and Michael's like, we're missing people. I'll get in. I'm one of those people that's missing. There we go. Now we're in. Get a race loaded. I'm paranoid, and I'm going to put like 2 extra liters of fuel in, just for safety's sake. Just to be careful. And now we breathe. And now we wait. Oh, I know I was fine. I think it's the paranoid in me that's like, I just want to make sure. I'll never forget my, I did a race. The HPD, the Honda HPD group was doing races to try and get a team together for SRO, and so you could do qualifying races to try and race with the HPD team. And so I did it, and it was at Paul Ricard in the Honda, obviously. And I remember we finished the race, and you still had to do the in lap, and I crossed the pit line, the pit entry line, and my fuel gauge read 0.00. So I think I'm always like, oh geez, Anna's game crashed. Boy, it's a whole thing right now. That's okay. These are all the fun little blips and kinks and stuff that happens. Yes. You had to drop the clutch to do that. I remember that. Because you were driving the in-lap and you had to drop the clutch to make sure that we would actually complete it. That was dicey as. Boy, that CPU spike is like crazy. Oh dear. Okay, let's just double check that we have the setup. We do have the race. That's always my like panic, like do I actually have the correct setup loaded? The one that has the right fuel. I think I'm going to stick with brake pad 2. I was considering brake pad 1, but I think I'm going to stick with brake pad 2. Because the brakes are getting a workout. Well, this should be interesting. Starting from E30. We'll see what happens this time. Hopefully everyone's gotten all their crashing energy out in the first race and will be more chill in race 2. At least at turn 1, hopefully. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this is the fun of it being such a mixed grade of experience. There are drivers who are experienced with cold brakes and cold tires on a race start, and there's drivers who aren't, who this is brand new to them. And so it's great that there's a series that is such a learning experience. Oh yeah, I'm having fun, Dan. It's nice to be back. I still feel a little rusty, but alright, let's hit us drive. So is that we don't get Sent to the Shadow Realm. And let's try to not stall the car like we did last time. Let's put it on map 3. Oh, I'm starting P29. That's interesting.
Stay single file.
I moved up a place. Alrighty. Let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting because there are drivers who are in higher classes who finished behind me because of crashes and stuff, so they'll be wanting to get through quickly, so. Cheers, Dan. And everybody watching? Don't stall the car, don't stall the car, don't stall the car. Yay!
Stay away from curbs.
Drag them brakes. Oh, the tires feel better. Or the wheel, I mean. Oh, actually the wheel feels very sticky now. I can't win. Wheel is sticky, wheel is loose. I don't know. Cheers, John. I just gotta get up to my... Oh dear, someone's already crashed on the outlap. That's not a good thing. That's real damage if you crash in the inlap and the outlap. You do not want that. I have crashed on an outlap before. It is not fun. Going up the S's, not the time to weave. Ooh, brakes are yellow, let's not do that.
Going double file.
Oh, something's happened again. Someone didn't hit drive. Now I'm on the inside all of a sudden. Interesting. Never a dull moment, friends. Never a dull moment. I love that they keep telling me to go right, and I'm like, if I go more right, I'll be off the track. I'll be in the pit lane if I go more right.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, everybody. There'll be time, there'll be time, there'll be time, everybody. Someone went into the Shadow Realm.
Light damage on the front.
Holy crap.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Wow! That was fun. Well, now we know what it's like to start at 28th. Yeah. So, let's settle in. There's still time. Everybody got their crashy energy in. At least my tires are warmed up now.
Yellow flag ahead. Charging front.
Yep, these are the...
There's a slow car ahead.
Do not re-enter the track.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay. So that was lap 1. N- Holy diner doodles. Now we get to see what the actual pace of the broken car is. Luckily, like I said, the GT4s are pretty robust. They're not like some of the GT3s where, you know, you get an inch of damage and it's like, ah, I can't move. Okay, where's the yellow? There's the yellow. Let's hope, cuz. Those were some shenanigans.
Slow car ahead.
The lawn mowing. Never hurt nobody. Hey, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. The joys, the perils, the risks, the fun of racing. Pace is not that bad considering how broken it is. I'll take it. Wow, that car came in hot. I'm very happy with that pace, frankly.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh. Not entirely sure where they were going, but okay. The outside overtake was an interesting line. That sucks to get a stop and go for speeding in the pit lane. I almost didn't want to go into third. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Well done, mate. That's the fastest lap.
Not quite the line, but we were close. Ish. Ooh, Charlotte got a penalty. No. You're way later on the break into that T1 than I am. boy, the steering is so much better. I'm gonna need to do some cleaning afterwards because my downshift is really sticky. It doesn't always want to downshift, which isn't ideal. Quite a little bunch up there. It's a party I would like to go and join. Penalties a go-go. That is quite a gaggle up there. Come on. Just keep it on the track, man. That's all you need to do. Keep it on the track. Come on. Ooh, that was close.
We're halfway through, not over yet.
Anna, wait for me. I want to join the party. Woo! I always get bent out of shape there because I go way too deep. Dust and dirt. I also need to stop clenching my jaw. I'm like so tensed up. I need to relax. Relax. good. This group is fighting, which means they're going slower, which means I can catch up. And I don't think this car behind me has driven the alternate line, the overtake line, because they keep following me down the braking line in T1.
Yellow flag is charging front.
Aw, dang it. That did not help me. Ended up losing 2 positions. Oh well. That's okay.
Car on the left. Player on the left.
We're gonna take that one back. Which is the one that we lost. Now we'll go hunt down Charlotte and Lisa and all of them. I'm just glad we didn't get tagged with any more damage because I've already got 15 seconds, so I'm cool on the damage. I don't need any more.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's not us, so that's cool. It's all good. We'll just settle back into our rhythm like we were before. And know that there's 10 minutes left, and a lot can happen in 10 minutes. Glad we only have 10 minutes left because I'm using a lot more fuel than what I had planned for. I'm having deja vu chasing Charlotte again. When did I do this before? Oh yeah, right, last race. I'm hoping Charlotte put more fuel in her car. Again, I can't see, but it looks like it's penalties a go-go right now. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's find some pace, friends. Oh, we went too far, we went too far. Come on, come back. Get off the marbles, Marin. Come on. Do I dare? No, I don't dare. Yellow's behind us, that's good. I was tempted, but ooh, someone got to drive through. That sucks.
Gaining on the car now, sector 1.
Whoop. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy on Charlotte. Like if this was a casual race, we'd totally go for it, but we both know that's why I'm not concerned with fighting Charlotte, because she and I race each other enough in the casual Thursday races that we do that we both respect each other enough to know what the other one would do, and so we're not going to risk each other's races. We'll keep it clean and we'll have some fun and we'll make it tense and give everyone panic attacks, but we won't intentionally try and make any crazy moves that would put our cars at risk. I'm just liking putting her under pressure. It's fun. I like doing that. Da-da. Da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Also, it improves my safety rating. If I can do it without crashing into her. Ooh, that was a Tokyo drift and a half from her. Liked it. Tell you one thing I'm grateful for in both of these races, and that's one thing I'm proud of. Haven't been lapped by the leader pack in either race, and that's a good thing. And hey, at this rate, I am actually going to finish higher than where I started as long as I stay close to Charlotte. She's got a 15-second penalty, so... Yeah, honestly, I'm stoked. Like, I had grand plans last weekend that I was going to do practicing and get everything ready, and then the dog got sick, and that becomes priority, right? So then that lap time got thrown out the window. So then there wasn't any time to work on it then. So I actually didn't turn my first lap until Thursday, like this past Thursday, in trying to get my quali laps in. I just got enough quali laps in to qualify for the series. I know I'm rusty. I have no delusions of grandeur that I'm gonna, like, win the class right now. I'm just happy to be back, happy to be in the car, happy to be back hanging out with all of you. Happy to be back doing one more lap. Other good news, I finished both races. That's a win. Finished both. Didn't have to go to the pits for repairs on either. Didn't get a penalty in either. There's a lot of good things to take away from this. Had some really fun battles. Hopefully Aenor and Alu didn't crash into each other again on the penultimate lap. Look at all that fun colored smoke. Love it. Tell you what else I really love. Seeing so many new faces on the grid. Oh, Charlotte, come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Car on the left.
It's so nice to see so many new faces on the grid. Because that's the whole point of the series, right? Is to get more females sim racing. So that's an awesome thing to see. Those are the things that make me happy. Look at this, we're gonna finish higher than where we started. Let's go. On the lead lap, higher than where we started. Still rusty, shaking our rust off. Ooh, Mia got a 30, that's not good. My goodness, penalties a go-go. Alrighty, time to take this puppy back to the pits. Woo. How about I try and keep it on the track? That'd be a really good idea, wouldn't it? I see other people just going back to the pits, so I'm just gonna go back to the pits, and if I get in trouble, well, I get in trouble. I just want to get my lap times before it goes away. There were some good lap times, there were some sketch lap times, but hey ho. We are gonna watch that after. My goodness, penalties, a go-go. Where did everybody finish? Good job, Josie in P10. That's awesome. Where did Sarah Fair finish? 21st. Good job, Sarah Fair. And Anna finished in 25th. That's awesome. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dan. Let's please go and see what on earth happened at the start, because that was bananas. Like literal bananas. I'm quite proud of my little move up here on the car in front, because they didn't get a great jump off the line, so I was able to get past them, so that was good. I was proud of that. Nice little cheeky move off the line. There we go. Let's slow this down so we can see what actually happened. Clean Air decided to go inside line. Really inside line. Lawnmower inside line. Saw that car go off. Saw the orange car go off. Okay, so let's just try and unlock what's happening here. So I got hit by 81 up here. So who did they get hit by? Let's just move up here, shall we? So, actually the 48, sorry, is who I got hit by. So let's just see what happened here. Okay, they got hit, kind of stuck in the middle. I went too far. Okay, here I come. I thought I was good, and then it was like, oh no. Got stuck, didn't have an option. Thought, okay, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. Which car was that? Okay, so I got away. So then, which car is it? This car, the 205. So who is that? Who doth be the 205? Eliza. Yes, and then I ended up spinning from that. Hope for the love. Thought, okay, cool, we're good. Yeah, almost a strike. And then, boom. I think that was a net code from the looks of it. That looks net codey. Also, I'm giving Eliza the benefit of a doubt because she apparently has food poisoning and is playing through food poisoning. So that's brutal. So I don't blame her in that one. But hey, we finished higher than we started. That's a win. All of those are wins. So I'm a happy camper. And I'm going to suspect that Brands won the vote. I'm betting that there wasn't wasn't any last minute surge of Silverstone voting. So, I know we almost got through it, but hey, happy we got through what we got through. And I set really good lap times with 14 seconds of damage, so I'm not going to complain. There's lots of good things, lots of stuff to learn for next time. So now, though, because I haven't done this in forever, I am definitely going to go rest because I doth be exhausted. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me. We are going to do this again in 2 weeks. So the races are every other Monday. Again, I'm suspecting Brands Hatch. Don't think it'll be Silverstone, but you never know. So we'll do this again in 2 weeks. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, have a great afternoon, evening, early morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye!